Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for another live streaming session. You're with your boy here, Muzzy McGee, or I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. For those of you who don't know, my channel is about three things. Number one, it's about the live sessions. The live sessions will be based on two things: us practicing together so that we can get better, at very least maintain our skill set level. 9 times out of 10, we're going to be trying to push the limits of what we're trying to do every single day. That will come this coming year in 2025. The second part is about me getting better as an improvisational guitarist. If you want to see me get better, judge me, sit on your throne of judgment and judge me, by all means, please do it, because that's the only way I can get better. And I'm going to try to push that envelope by doing 30 minutes a day, every single day. And we'll talk about what we work on. As every month goes by, I will spend a couple of hours trying to figure out how we can push it for the following month. Okay? So we will have, hopefully, the first 12 months, or the first 12 months, the first 3 months planned out as to what we're trying to do. So from January to the end of March, we should have basically a general idea of what we should be doing. And then the third thing, this whole channel is based around me producing electronic music, okay? I will be trying to put up at least one instrumental and one song. I'll be trying to put up one instrumental every single day, and at the very least, one song every single week that I personally produce. And right, I'm trying to make it more than that because I need to produce as many songs as I possibly can. That's the only way you get better, okay? But I'll probably be producing as many songs as I possibly can, and then on the weekend, that's when I'll put everything together and then post once a week of the 3 songs, okay? And I'll let you judge those every single week. So I'll probably be producing a bunch of songs throughout the week and then spend one day where I have 2 to 3 songs that I will post at the end of every week. But we'll see how that goes, okay? And that's what this whole channel is about. It's about me creating electronic music, and for the live stream sessions, to do 2 things: to progress as an improv guitar player and a guitar player in general, to use our principal instrument of the guitar to improve our electronic music. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, number 2, normally I ask people to check out the Amazon affiliate links, but I got booted from that program, which is really funny because I had a really fun conversation with a family member earlier. I don't want to say which one it was. And they were talking about how I should, the next time I get involved with the Amazon affiliate program, that I should, try to sell the different products that are, the highest selling products of the month. My goal is to make this basically centered around music in general. So I will not be selling you snowshoes because it doesn't make sense for my channel to sell snowshoes. Now, in the event I start doing shows in different areas around Europe, like I am now, or like I would be doing now, if I'm doing shows and I'm like, showing a vlog of what I'm doing here, I might make recommendations and things like that. For another thing is if there are products I use at my house that I personally use, like the coffee maker, and then because I use it every day, like, if I recommend those things, it's because I personally use them and wholeheartedly endorse them. But this channel will be 99%, at least as of right now, will be at least 99%. I will be advertising for products that are about music, okay? I made jokes the other day about Perrier because I like drinking Perrier. It's not my favorite drink. My favorite drink is just water. But again, my second favorite drink is coffee, clearly. So with that being said, I'm going to go to the third thing because I got booted from the Amazon affiliate program, and I've decided not to go back to the program until I have enough viewers on screen, which sadly I lost a subscriber, I think, a couple hours ago. It happens, okay? We got to build this channel, and I need your help to do so. So with that being said, if you haven't done so already and you think this is interesting or important to you, check out the cryptocurrency affiliate links I have in the description of every video. They help out with the channel because whatever perks they offer you, they will offer me, and therefore they will offer this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year on January 1st, which I will be announcing, to reinvest into my channel. Number 4, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps out with the channel. I need as many subscribers as I possibly can to get the advertiser-driven revenue necessary to make this channel as free for you, but also as free for me as possible. Purchasing computer stuff, new amps, really strings and picks are really the big ones. But yeah, so let's get started today. I did not get back here yesterday, like I said I was, because I got home at 11 p.m. and that's not exactly an ideal hour to be playing guitar. So we're going to get right to it today, ladies and gentlemen. We're with the metronome. We're going to start at 95 beats per minute and do the warm-ups. We're starting with, as always, the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. If you have any questions, I will beg of you to please wait till the end. We will have a breakdown of how we will do it next year because I will try to take questions in the beginning and maybe in the middle once I finish the warm-up, the practice session, warm up before we get into the improv. It's just easier that way because if I'm spending 15, 20 minutes talking about questions, that's 15 or answering questions, that's 15 to 20 minutes we're not practicing. So I try to make it, I want to make it to where most of the questions, if not all of the questions, are asked at the very end. With that in mind, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Muzzy McGee. Let's get started here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 95 beats per minute here, and we're doing alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. Lego. Now we're doing the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Now we're right into the the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute, and then we're going to follow that up with the first sweep picking exercise, the one that I am the worst at. So let's get right to it. All right, now we're going to turn the volume down and we're going to push the tempo to 100 beats per minute. And we're going to do the sweep picking exercise, the first sweep picking exercise at 100 beats per minute, follow that up with 110, and then followed by 120 because we are not ready for 130 at all because I'm not as good at this. But just because we're not good at something does not give us an excuse to not continue to try to do it. So let's get right to it. I'm going to turn up the volume on this. now we're going to take the tempo and push it up 10 beats per minute at 110 beats per minute. It sounded okay to me at 110, 100 beats per minute. We'll see how we sound at 110. Okay. All right, we're going to push the tempo now all the way up to 120, 110. Clearly needs a lot of work. Before we go any further, I just need to go ahead and remind everyone, or go ahead and say to everyone, I hope everyone had a safe and Merry Christmas yesterday. For those of you who celebrated it, for those of you who did not, I hope you had a great day off. If you didn't have a great day off, I hope you made a ton of money yesterday, okay? Merry Christmas to those who celebrated. If you didn't, I hope you were home with your families, enjoying the warmth of the fireplace and enjoying a book or whatever it was. And then also, if you worked yesterday, I hope you killed it and made a ton of money. So let's get right to it at 120 beats per minute. $120 needs a ton of work. We're going to hit the pause button on this and take down the tempo to 105 beats per minute, and that's the tempo at which we are going to be practicing our C major and C sharp D flat major scales for positions 1 through 8, where 8's the octave position, and then when we go to the minor pentatonic scales, the C minor pentatonic scale and the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute, because I am less familiar, again, with those shapes, with the pentatonic shapes, the minor pentatonic shapes, more specifically. We're starting with the C major scale at 105 beats per minute in first position. Those 1, 3, 5 stretches are still tough for me. Still just got to do work on them. So now we're at the second position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. I'm going to go back to this page just to make sure I'm not getting any comments. Fourth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Again, I'm doing this by memory, so we're just getting better at learning this stuff by memory, okay? Seventh position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. And now we're going to go to the first position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale. I'm sorry, C sharp D flat major scale in first position at 105 beats per minute. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Third position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fifth position? Yep, fifth position. Fifth position. C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Seventh position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. And eighth position, or the octave position, the C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the tempo down to 85 beats per minute, because that's the tempo at which I am most comfortable with doing the pentatonic scales. We're going to push that tempo next year, okay? Which is literally 6 days away. So we're at the C minor pentatonic scale in first position. Second position. No, you know what? I'm going to run through that again because I don't like to end when it's not correct. There we go. Second position, C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fourth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now, and finally, for the last scale that we're going to do is the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. All right, let's see, which one is this one? Okay. Second position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Third position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fourth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fifth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position or the octave position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. back to this page, otherwise my screensaver is going to come on. And now we're going to play the fun game called Find the note A on every single fret. We do not need the metronome for this because the idea isn't about getting it in time so much as it is about memorizing the fretboard. We've done F, G, now we're on A, and over the next couple of days, not today, but starting tomorrow, we're going to change them out to do F, G, and A. And then, you know, the whole first month of January, our whole goal is to memorize all the natural notes, okay? So with that being said, we are at on the E string, the A is the 5th on the 5th fret and the 17th fret. And identically, it's the same thing on the top E string or the bottom E string, depending on which one you consider the top and the bottom. Back to the bottom E string. I call the low E string the bottom one. And then the top one, again, we're at 5 and 17. The numbers I'm calling out, for those of you who don't know, I'm calling out the number of the frets. Then on the A string, it's obviously open in 12. Open to play the A, and on the 12th fret, normally we do it on 24, but I only have 22 frets. That's called poverty. Poverty fret, because I only had 22 frets. Now back to the E string, where we find it on the 15th and the 17th frets. That's where the A is in its octave counterpart, on 5 and 17 on the bottom E string, as well as the top E string. Then on the A string, you guessed it again, it's open in 12. Then on the D string, we're at 7 and 19. Then on the A string, back to open in 12. Then on the E string, we're at 5 and 17. Frets 5 and 17 give you the A and its counterpart of the octave. On top E string, it's identical to the bottom E string. On the high E string and the low E string, it's going to be identical fret-wise. So we're 5 and 17 on the bottom E string. Now we're going to the A string, which is, open and 12. And then back to the bottom E, which is at 5 and 17. Then we're going to the top E string, which is identical. Frets 5 and 17 on the top E string. Then we're going back to the A string, which is on the open and 12. And on the D string, you guessed it, it's at 7 and 19. And on the G string, where is it? Do you remember? We're at 2 and 14. Frets 2 and 14 on the G string. Then we go back to the D, we're at 7 and 19. Whatever your fret you're on, if you add 12 to the number of the fret you start with, you will get its octave counterpart, and that is music theory for you. Now on the G string, we're at 2 and 14. And on the B string, we're at 10 and 22. That's how we know we're poverty level right there. Poverty level meaning I don't have 24 frets. One day I'll be rich enough to buy a guitar with 24 frets. Hopefully it will be another PRS. But that's about $3,500. We're on the B string. We're at 10 and 22. Frets 10 and 22 on the B string. And then top E string is, you guessed it, it's 5 and 17, just like the bottom E string. 5 and 17. Going back to the top E string, it's 5 and 17. Then on the B string, it is, you guessed it, 10 and 22. 10 and 22. Then on the G string, we're at 2 and 14. Then on the D string, we are at, you guessed it, 7 and 19. Then on the A string, we're back to open and 12. We don't have 24 frets, otherwise we could hit the 0, the open, the 12, and the 24th fret. And then the bottom E string, we're back to 5 and 17 again. Now we're going to get into the C sharp, the C major chords, and the C sharp, D flat major chords. Again, we do not need the metronome for this part because the idea isn't about playing them in time so much as it is about playing the notes correctly. With that being said, let's get right to the C sharp, D flat major chords. The C major chords, and then we're going to go from the C major chords to the C sharp, D flat major chords. Now, with the C major chords, with all the chords, we do the melody, or as I call them also, the outside chords, the inside chords, which is the 4 strings in between, the bar chords, or the rhythm chords, as they're known as, and then followed by the bottom 4 string chords. We have not studied the triads. I don't know the triads personally. I'm thinking that's a curriculum that I'm going to add for the second part of between the months of April, I want to say April and June of next year. We'll see how that goes, okay? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with the C major chords. Now the inside chords, we run over these chords. We run these chords through about 3 times a piece. So the inside chords. Again. One more again. Now let's do the bottom 4 chords, or the rhythm chords, or the bar chords. One more again. One more again. Now we're going right into the bottom 4 string chords, which start with these. Now we're going to get right into the C sharp, D flat major chords, and then we're going to go right into the lick of the week, which is a song called Plastic Love. Really kind of a funky sort of melody, but let's get right into this as we can. Let's see, how do we start this? We're here. Okay, here we go. One more again. Now the inside chords. One more again. Now the rhythm chords. Now the bottom 4 strings. All right, now I'm going to copy and paste this link into the description of the video. As I do every time, I recommend to everybody. I'm not recommending, I'm telling you, if you are joining this channel, please subscribe to all of the YouTubers and the Instagram guitar influencers whose names I put in these videos. The reason why is because they work very hard to help us become better guitar players, and they do it by creating their own content. For them to get the visibility that they deserve, they post their content on Instagram and YouTube. And the best way we can repay them from a perspective of people who don't have any money is to comment and like and subscribe to their videos as well. Because that incentivize them from a monetary standpoint to continue to build their channel. And it also helps us because we get better at guitar playing. So please help us help them get better, or make more content so that we can get better in turn by consuming their content, not just consuming it by watching it, but playing along with it, because they're good guitar players and we have something. They may not be better than us, they may be better than us, or they may have better ideas than we do. And it's our job to kind of pull from everything. Like as an improv player, that's what you have to do. You have to kind of absorb information from all different facets, all different walks of guitar life, I guess is how you could describe it, and try to use it to develop your signature as a guitar player. And having those things on command are very important. So this guy's name is Andy Kwan, I want to say. And the song is called Plastic Love. It is in the description of the video, and I encourage you and I implore all of you to check out his Instagram page. All right, now we know what it sounds like and we know how to play it. This is what it sounds like. All right, now we're going to put on the metronome. Now that we've finished with that exercise, we're going to go put on the metronome at 110 beats per minute, and we're going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff at 100. Well, actually, I think we said 120 now. All right, let's get right into the solo part, the first part of the solo at 80 beats per minute. We're at 80 beats, yeah. 80 beats per minute. We're gonna run through this a few times, and then we're gonna go right into the improvisational section of today's practice. right, now we got to put this on pause because I've got to get to the backing track. Well, I found a fun new thing to do with chords now. Pause that. It's not going to pause. It's going to play right through that commercial, isn't it? I know it is.
No me up.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today on my live stream. My name is Muzzy McGee, or I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe. I lost a subscriber yesterday, which made me feel bad and sad. I don't know who it was because I think some of them are anonymous. I don't know what that is or how that works. Doesn't matter. We're trying to build this channel brick by brick, and we need your help to do so. So number one, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel. Second thing, normally I talk about the Amazon affiliate links that I do, but I have been booted from the program because I have failed to make 3 successful, or what they call qualifying purchases. Now I can reapply immediately. But that doesn't make sense for me or for the channel because I don't have enough eyeballs on screen to sell products. I was talking to a family member the other day about selling different products that have nothing to do with music. And so far, I have landed on that I think it is cheesy and it's corny to sell products that have nothing to do with what you're trying to do. So I'm like, if it's a product that I use every single day, like the Italian coffee maker, that's something I would sell. I would tell people to purchase because it's a product I use every day and I wholeheartedly swear by it, which is why I would wholeheartedly endorse it. But I'm going to try to keep this channel basically about things around music-related subjects as far as selling goes. But I'm not going to do that until I get the 1,000 subscribers necessary. So we're going to pull back on that for the time being because although I can reapply right now, it doesn't make sense for the channel because I just don't have enough eyeballs on screen. They'll give me another 180 days to do it again, and I won't have. I might have this next time around because I'm going cross-platformational in the next couple of weeks, or next couple of days, really. So that actually might be beneficial. Number two, so I'm going to ask people to check out the cryptocurrency links I have in the description of the video. Now, cryptocurrency, like I've said before, has nothing to do with the music that we do in the channel. However, it is something I use every single day, like the coffee maker. So because I don't get advertiser-generated revenue from the amount of subscriptions and I'm not eligible to be a part of the Amazon affiliate program, the third thing I ask people to do is to purchase cryptocurrency using my referral links. It does two things. When you sign up, the signups are all for free. In the event that you decide to sign up and spend $50 or more, they will give you perks that will be exponentially more advantageous to you in the event that you decide you want to purchase cryptocurrency through my links, through my referral links. If you sign up by yourself, you will have perks, but they won't be half as much as what they would be for me because they want people to get the word out. Word of mouth, because it's cheaper, more expensive or less expensive for these platforms to get word of mouth versus them hiring people to do publicity for them where they pay on a view, sort of like pay-per-view kind of thing. So with that being said, check out my Amazon affiliate, or check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have. I've been on all these sites for over half a decade. Talk with your friends and family about it before you make a single trade or you make a single purchase. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, but I swear by it. I love it very much. I've been involved in the cryptocurrency space for over half of a decade, and especially on all these sites. So if you think that it's an investment that is worth your while, I would recommend that you check it all out. Okay. And signing up doesn't mean that you have to do anything. Okay. So when you sign up and then after you verify your account, you don't have to verify unless you are making a purchase. Then it's like basically free, okay? In the sense that you don't have to spend a dime of your own money to purchase or to sign up for the site. You can navigate the site, see if you like it or not. They'll even tell you what kind of perks they give you. But the perks they offer you, they will also extend to me and by extension the channel because I'm adding 15 to 20% of my total gains that I've earned this year in cryptocurrency and only this year up to $100 back into the channel because I want to build this channel brick by brick. And the only way for me to do that now is to get as many people to sign up for cryptocurrency as possible. I will always advertise for cryptocurrency in these platforms because I very much love it. Although it has nothing to do with this channel, it is something I very much enjoy. Like the Italian coffee maker I have, as soon as I get back to the Amazon affiliate program, I will advertise for that all the time because it is a product I absolutely love. Again, that's just personal for me. But outside of that, like I'm not going to be selling snow boots or, I don't know, washcloths, or it just doesn't make sense to the channel. Okay. So number 4, if you haven't done so already, just add me as a friend on Facebook. Helping me grow my Facebook page helps me inevitably grow my YouTube channel and vice versa. My YouTube helping me grow my YouTube channel helps me grow my Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. Please join me, like and subscribe my channel. We will see you tomorrow and in the next one and in the next one as we continue to build this channel brick by brick. Love you. Happy holidays. Bye 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 bye.